Hey all, it's me, Stephanie Nietzsche, and today I am coming to you from my kitchen. And you may say to yourself, why is she in the kitchen? I hope this isn't going to be a cooking video. No, don't worry, it's not. It is going to be a video about writing. But a lot of process can happen in the kitchen, so that is what I want to talk about today. Time-saving tips. Because how many of us as writers say, a lot of times we don't write because we don't have the time. So if we could save some time, how wonderful would that be? And then we could apply it to our writing. So I'm going to use doing the dishes as a wonderful example. Sometimes when I'm doing the dishes, that is when my creativity seems to be at its high point. And a lot of other writers I notice also say that. And don't forget now, when you're doing the dishes, it's just you and the water, you're at the sink. You have plenty of time to think about things. And a lot of times with the things that we think about, they're not productive, they're not good, and they may even cause stress and anxiety. So why are we gonna do that? We might as well take that time and use it to our advantage. The same thing with cooking, because when we're doing the dishes or we are cooking, no one is gonna bother us. You know why? Because no one wants to help us, so we are totally alone. And we could just let our thoughts wander, and we could think about our story, we could think about the characters. That way, when we do sit down in front of the laptop or with our pen and paper, we already have things thought out. I mean, how many times do we sit in front of the laptop and go, what am I gonna write? What is she gonna say? What is he gonna say? I mean, it's such a waste of time. We don't have to waste time like that. We can think about it and have it all in our head. That way, when we do sit down, we just start to type. Another great time-saving tip is when you rest your head down on that pillow to go to sleep. Now, do you rehash your day in your head? Be truthful now. I mean, so many of us do. So many people I talk to say that also is what keeps them up at night. They think about the day, what they did, what they didn't do, what they said they shouldn't have, or what they should have said, or what somebody else said. Oh, who needs that? Who needs to stress? And come on, that keeps you up at night. That gives you a sleepless night. So instead, if you think about your book and you play it through your mind like a movie, not only will you have your material when you do get to sit down and start working on your book, but chances are you're gonna fall asleep, because when you don't wanna fall asleep is when we do fall asleep, right? So if you're thinking about your book, you're gonna fall asleep. But if you're rehashing the day and thinking about the stress of the day and the anxiety, you're not gonna fall asleep. So, well, anyway, those are some time-saving tips. Those are things I do. And I know some of you might say, hey, I know that, or hey, I do that already. But do you really? Do you do that? Honestly, can you say that you stand at that sink and do dishes and think about your book? You don't think about what you're gonna be making for dinner or how much it sucks to do dishes. So please, every moment you get, if you're sitting and waiting in a waiting room or, waiting for anybody or anything, or doing something that doesn't require you to really think about your book. Now, if you liked what I had to say, you agree, please click like. The subscribe button would be phenomenal too. And leave me a comment. I'll answer any comment that has to do with writing or this video. All right, that's it for today. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you next time.